Good morning and welcome to Elizabethtown Baptist Church. It's a delight to be back together once again, both virtually and in person. Remember, we are following up our virtual services in Sunday school this morning with an in-person service as well. We're back to in-person meetings, so it's a delight to have everyone on board with us today. Got a couple of announcements I want to bring to your attention, and I'll do this again, of course, once we meet again in person. I want to congratulate, to start off with, our EBC Deacons class of 2023. We have several new members of that deacon board: Jim Bland, Jeff Flowers, Jeremy Robinson, and Lynn Shaw. And as a reminder and a follow-up from things going on today as well, the youth will be meeting tonight at 6:15 in the CAC. A couple other things I want to bring to your attention. You'll note in your bulletin this morning there's a pretty lengthy announcement about the Baptist Children's Home and what they do and how they extend their help to families and to children and adults throughout 21 North Carolina communities, as well as overseas in Guatemala. There's a lot of good things going on with the Baptist Children's Home and their mission and their forward movement in the community. You'll want to read that in your bulletin today. Very good announcement. A couple other things I want to note to you that we want to spread the news, by the way, that the sanctuary is open for worship on Sundays at 11 a.m. We want to get the word out there. We want to use word of mouth. We want to use social media. We want to use the means and methods that are at our disposal to let the community know that we are once again meeting in person. Very important as part of our outreach into the community, and people will want to know about that. Moving on in our announcements, this coming Tuesday at 7 p.m., the Finance Committee will be meeting here in the Deacons Room. So take note of that if you are one of those folks so affected by that. Again, we want to bring to your attention that the Reverend Brenda Flowers invites you to be a part of the Bible study on the book of James. This study continues to meet on a Thursday at 12 noon. And I would invite you to check that out. Let Brenda or Jane King know if you want to participate in that, okay? And again, as we're broadening our use of technology, continuing our virtual services, and the other Bible studies and commentaries associated with that, Brenda is trying to put together and broaden our use, developing a team that's able to handle and enhance our technology use of some of the means and methods that we're currently using. We want to get some folks on board that can assist with that. If you're interested in that, please contact Brenda and or reach out to Jane King as well. Last note here from the Building and Grounds Committee, as we're returning to worship here at the church, we want to take a little time, get our folks together who have committed to keeping some of those areas around the church grounds and the campus up to speed, neat and orderly. Weather's been a little rough, and with the shutdown, it's affected our ability to get out there and do that. But if you have the option and the time to do that for the areas that you're committed to, please take advantage of that and help us restore the campus to its previously very nice condition. One other thing I want to note, you'll note in your bulletin today, and you'll note it online as well, the pastor's sermon today is going to be focusing on why am I a Christian? What is Christianity all about? You know, in discussing who is a Christian, you want to take note that the Bible oftentimes tells us, or Christians will generally say, they have the answer. But the fact is, many of us lack the experience of it. Frankly, you'll only ever get as close to God as you want to get. So you'll want to hear this sermon today. It's a very insightful sermon, a lot of good material loaded in there, and I urge you to remain on board, not only for this virtual sermon today, but if you have the option, come on in and join us in person. Once again, it's a delight that everyone could be here with us today, and we look forward to seeing you some more. Thank you much.